So, okay, check this out. This is a crazy question. So, like, if you were gonna paint a picture that that you liked, and instead of paints, you were using groups, musical groups.
Okay.
I want to get an idea of where you're at, all over the map, but I want to know which points. You know what I'm saying?
All right. More like Wiz Khalifa. From there, going to Fall Out Boy, going to Bon Jovi, going to Marilyn Manson. Juice WRLD is one of my favorites. Rip him. But Kid Rock, AC/DC, My Chemical Romance, Bad Wolves. I don't know. It's going all the way to EDM to like Marshmello. You know, just I don't know. I've listened to a lot of different music, and I try to pick up a lot of elements just to create, I guess, what I do today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude. That was fun. I dig it though. That's awesome. And you feel like you're able to put a little bit of each one of those in every song that you make?
Definitely, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like I can.
That's a lot, dude.
I mean, it creates something new. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
Nowadays, a lot of artists, they're starting to sound the same. That's
Yeah.
why I particularly don't use auto-tune anymore either.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bless you.
Like I did to start with, and then people were like, dude, you sound like Juice WRLD. So then I took the song off the internet, and I'm going to redo it my way. But yeah, don't use auto-tune that much at all, to be honest.
Yeah. I can't vouch for that at all. It kind of pissed me off. Before we started recording, I was talking about my love for hip-hop and how it kind of faded over time, and it was for things like that. The things that you mentioned earlier, too, with the subject matter always being like oppressive guns, drugs, and all this other stuff that's just like the seedier side of life, 24/7 in your ears, has got to rub off the wrong way.
Exactly.
You know? And the auto-tune and all that other crap, it's not what it was, and I never expected something to remain the same just for my taste. Throughout the course of my life, I understand that we all progress and change, but at the same time, it's disheartening to see certain elements disappear, like just a little bit of positivity, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to beat the shit out of everybody on your album, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not cool to me, you know? Do you, in your song lyrics, and we kind of touched on this a bit, you were talking about how you kind of revisit times in your past, and you also visit the experiences that you've shared with other people, kind of like what they're going through, their I guess their perception of it. And I guess what I'm asking is, do you feel like once that process is over, once that song is written, do you feel at rest? Do you feel like it sits better with you after the fact? Does it bring you any kind of peace?
Yes, yes, definitely. Usually while I'm writing certain songs like that, during the writing phase, I'm usually in I guess, depressive mode for a while.
Sure.
And then once I finally release it and I don't know, I just feel a lot better.
Yeah.
I feel like I actually got it out there, and it's easier for me to write my emotions down and turn it into a song than to try to express it, I guess, verbally.
Yeah.
Like to other people. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
I'm not
I feel your pain, trust me, I'm not good at that. And I'll tell people I don't like people in general, which is ironic because I'll go out and interview them, but we're here for a common love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I would venture to say that most musicians would second that notion, that they feel at peace, or they feel better about something after they address it through their music. Do you feel as though the people, or maybe you know so already, do you feel as though the people that listen to your music walk away with that same sentiment?
I would hope so. I mean, I'm making music that's relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I know artists are usually misunderstood a lot. So
Absolutely.
That's another reason why I told everybody with every song I'm doing, I'm going to do a music video.
Yeah.
Because I want them to see the emotions behind every song that I do.
Yeah.
And I want them to see who I am as an artist and who I am as a person.
Yeah.
So that's the way I look at it. I mean, hopefully that they feel relieved after they hear it. Some people might not understand the reasonings behind it, but I mean, that's for them to learn.
Mm-hmm. I think you and I were talking about it before we started recording. We were both kind of talking about rock music in our family as a child, like in our household, what they were listening to as a child. At what point for you did it change from the rock music of the previous generation to the rap music of your generation? You gotta think back for a bit, huh?
Yeah, think a little bit back. I guess after I changed my surroundings, because I went to foster care, I went to several different homes and other places, but changing my surroundings brought a lot of rap and other genres of music into life, and I started picking up on that, and it was just, I guess, the people I was around was listening to, and I was like, all right, I've never heard of this dude, I've never heard of this song, and I just started listening to a lot of rap, so I quit listening to rock for a while. But I don't know, I used to listen to everything.
Well, yeah, because the rock music stuck with you, obviously.
Yeah,
it's still
definitely
something
did.
that you appreciate to this day.
Always just shaking, bobbing my head, I don't know, going crazy when I heard certain rock songs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was cool.
Yeah. And I guess that answers it. You were still fairly young when that happened, when you kind of switched over. Is there a point in your life later on where you feel like you switched back? I mean, I know you said that you made an effort to separate yourself from some of those elements at a certain time in your life.
Switch back. I switched back probably when I was about 23, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I started, I don't know, looking up on YouTube, and I found some rock beats that I actually was like, yo, I can put my emotions in these.
Yeah.
So I just started, like I said, I was using my rap elements and mixing it in with rock, and I was like, yo, I'm just going to do that way. So that's what I started doing.
Yeah. Do you feel like one suited you more than the other for expressing yourself?
Rock music did, for expressing myself, definitely.
Why is that?
Just the layouts of the instrumentals, the songs itself. I don't know, I could feel more emotion that would come out of me singing wise than what I would do rap. And then mixing the rap into it, I mean, it just brought out a whole different me.
Yeah. Huh. And it's still, to this day, that's what it feels like?
Yeah.
So would you say that the music that you're writing now has a little more of a rock overtone than any other genre?
Definitely.
Yeah. And that's where you're comfortable?
Yeah.